Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am the Degenerate Supercoach and round 2 in 2 ways. I tried to post yesterday and technology got the better of me and I posted without sound. So try again. Round 2 as well in the NRL. So we are going to go over my thoughts on trades, my thoughts on why you shouldn't trade, and why, if you were to trade, what players would you potentially be looking at. So I'm going to go over the trades that I considered and why. So initially I had the idea of moving Cleary down to someone like Katoa, and then that would free up the cash to obviously move that cash into other players. Now, Cleary has a buy in round 3, so it kind of made sense in a way, but I decided not to go against that, because if you have cover in your halves, which I do, I'll just cover Cleary in the next round with Sam Walker. The thing with the trades this year is, if you have cover in your side, your player isn't injured, your player isn't suspended, your player isn't extremely underperforming, then you don't need to trade this early. I'm seeing a lot of people rage trade already, and it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them in the long run big time. Like, people are trading out Egan Butcher after one bad score, after he was sent off the field for 10 in the bin. So he not only lost points with that, but he also lost points in not being able to play on the field for 10 minutes. So I have thought about moving on some players, but then I just woke up to myself. So I'm pretty happy with my side. I'm going to give the Cheese one more week. If he comes out against the Warriors and doesn't perform again, it's a hard one, because the Roosters also have a bye coming up, and I preferably don't really want to be playing with one hooker that's underperforming. And Sonny Luke, I don't have the confidence in running with him just yet until I start to see more minutes out of him. So I will eventually have a decision to make in regards to Cheese, but for now I'm going to keep him. I'm certainly not trading Cotter out. I'm certainly not trading Welch out. Certainly not trading Stefano out. Franklin Pele is a watch for me. I just want to see if he gets more minutes this weekend. He only got like 8 minutes last game, which was a bit concerning, but I think that might have a lot to do with his fitness, but we'll see. Fafita isn't going anywhere, but with the news of Foreign, I did have a thought where if you downgrade Fafita while Foreign is out, the Titans draw is in the Titans buy is in 4 weeks, I think. So if Foreign was out for 4 weeks, I wasn't really quite sure on whether or not Fafita was going to get the most out of his performances without Foreign there on the left side feeding in the ball. So with the news that Foreign isn't out for 4 weeks, I think Fafita is definitely a hold for now. Carrigan stays. Hopgood speaks for himself. He's not going anywhere. Egan Butcher, he's staying there. He's not going anywhere, as much as people want to trade him out. As I said at the start, if nothing's changed from your original conviction of your player, then why are you trading them out? My conviction hasn't changed with Egan Butcher. If you take away the sin bin points and add the 10 minutes back onto his score, he's probably getting close to 55 to 60 points for that game. So We'll see how he goes this weekend. Cleary, he's staying in my side. Same with Sam Walker. I've actually got the C on Dewey at the moment and the V on Cleary. I'm considering 3 options for my captain choice this week. I'm considering either Dewey, Teddy, or Fafita. I think down that left side against the Dragons, Fafita could do some damage. He really could. He could honestly be on 60 plus at halftime. And he's going to be extremely pottish for the captain choice this weekend. I'd say well below 3%. Dewey is going to get his hands on everything, as we know. Cleary, I've got the V on Cleary. I think if you have the straight C on Cleary again after last week and you get burnt, you really only have yourself to blame at this point. The Panthers don't look the same as they normally do. It might take time. So if you're just straight seeing Cleary at the moment, I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. Trades down in the wing centres. I'm not making any trades, as I said. So Holmes, Miller, Taruva, Warbrick, they're starting in my side. I believe, like, Warbrick got 30 points in base. So he just needs 1 try and he's on. He's got your points that you need for the week. Miller's up against the Tigers. The Tigers' defence look pretty shaky. I think you're going to see more upside in Miller, so 52 or more. So he stays there. Taruva, they don't, like, at the moment from last game, they don't look like they want to go down that right side. So I think Toto's going to see less ball, and I think Taruva and Tago, I think Tago's on his side. I think they're going to be seeing more of the ball this weekend against the Bunnies. So that'll be interesting. So Teddy stays in my side. Turbo on the bench. He's not playing. I'll go over my reserves. Now, at the moment, I don't think things are going to change, but I'll explain if they do. So I've got Cam Pereira. Cam Pereira's currently got the reserve on. I think if he was to score tries at all, it's going to be against the Dragons. So, ignoring last week, the reason why you get these bottom dollar cheapie wings in is because they're rocks and diamonds. They're either going to get you 5 or they're either going to get you 60 or 70. The matchup that Cam Pereira has this weekend signals a 60 to 70. So I'm rolling the dice with him. If I change, I'll let people know, but at this point it's not going anywhere. Ponga is definitely there. I think Ponga, after his last game, he should be, I mean, he got held up for a try right at the end. He had time off. 72. He's definitely there. Sam Walker, I'm expecting a big game this weekend from Sam Walker. I think upside of 62 as well. So originally I had Egan Butcher and Jackson Ford as my 3rd and 4th reserve. Now it's changed from Ford to Khan. The reason why I changed it from Ford to Khan was because I'm just worried that Curran only got 20 minutes off the bench last game. I think if he was to improve on his minutes, which is likely, I think Jackson Ford gets minutes taken from him. So, does that mean that his 59 points minus 20 minutes that Curran takes off him, or maybe even 30, does that turn into 39 points? So you've just got to weigh these things up. Would you rather get an upside player like Curran in your side with some tries, or would you hope that Jackson Ford gets 80 minutes with Josh Curran on the bench? I'm going with the upside. So Egan Butcher stays on the bench as well. I have seen people talk about Stefano possibly performing well this weekend, maybe even a try. But this early in the season, I don't really want to play risky things like that and hoping that a front rower scores a try. So he stays on the pine for me at the moment. I think once he makes a bit of cash, maybe 2 windows, 2 price rises, I'll be moving him on. Sonny Luke stays there. I have really thought about putting the R on Sonny Luke because I can just see exactly how this is going to happen. I can see a world where the Panthers are playing the Bunnies. It's a tight game. Ivan Cleary's looking for the key to unlock the Panthers' attack to get the points on the Bunnies, maybe at halftime or maybe even at the 30th minute mark, and just put Sonny Luke straight on and dumps Mitch Kenny. If that's the case, and Sonny Luke does get on at the 30th mark or even at halftime, what can he score? He can score 50 points. He can score 60 points. Depends on his output, but he showed in the last game that his output's definitely there. I mean, close to 60 points with a try in, 20 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about that. So that's pretty much it. I'm not making any trades this weekend. That's my team. I'm saving the trades because I'm fairly sure I'm going to boost next week. I have a couple of things in mind that I want to do. So with that being said, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. So I'll go over my tips for the week. What have we got here? So I'm going to go... Look, the Panthers South pretty much entirely depends on whether or not Latrell plays, and at this point in time it looks like Latrell is playing, so I'm actually going to go with the Bunnies. Whoop. I'm going to go with the Bunnies. I'm going to go with Parramatta to bounce back. I'm going to go with the Cows. Roosters. I think Dolphins will be out to prove a point this round. They don't want to be looked at as a flash in the pan, and I think that they can get the job done. I'm going the Dolphins. I'm going Melbourne, even though there's no Munster. Bulldogs just look rubbish. I'm going for a Tigers bounce back, but I think that game is going to be high scoring, and I think that is going to reflect really well in both Dewey and Ponga's scores. And then, as a embarrassed Dragons fan, I'm going to say the Dragons get the win. More because they've had more time to prepare, they're fresher, and I just feel like Ben Hunt always finds a way to get the job done. And the Titans don't necessarily worry me too much. So that's my tips. That's my team. I'm making no trades. If I do make trades, I'll let you know. Other than that, C on Dewey, V on Cleary, and that'll do it. So good luck for the weekend, everyone, and I'll be posting again on Sunday night or Monday night with reviews on how my team goes, whether or not I get red or green arrows. So until then, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon.